Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3, small forward. Stan, one thing you have to appreciate about these 2 squads is how energetic and athletic they are.
Yeah, look, even in a league of elite athletes, these teams stand out. The pace is going to be pushed tonight. So that remarkable stamina is going to be tested on both sides.
Randall against Holmgren. Clock at 6. Randall, good.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. No good there.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Randall can't hit. Hartenstein passes to SGA. 3-pointer. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Randall can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. SGA passes to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Over Conley. And that one's good. Holmgren. It's a tie ball game.
And one of the fears about Holmgren was his lack of bulk. But he's a strong enough finisher to still power it through contact inside.
Now here's Randall. Here's Edwards. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
SGA can't get it to go.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Randall from deep. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, BA.
Back to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams misses. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Edwards for 3. On target from range. Edwards has got 5.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Williams from long range. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Naz Reid out there with Miller, and it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Caruso outside. Fires from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 3. Miller finds Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Reid a screen on SGA. Here's Miller. Pass to Shannon. Out to DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Wallace outside. 3-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here is DiVincenzo. There's a screen. Back to Miller. Shoots over Wiggins. Misses the baby hook. Thunder trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. BA, back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Pass to Edwards. A minute 9 left to play in the first half. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. Williams on the wing. Pass to SGA. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on SGA. Back to Daniels. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Fires at the elbow. Gobert no good. Williams passes to SGA. Elbow shot. SGA doing his thing in close.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
But he's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the ball.
Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. That's the group for Mart Dagnall starting the second half. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known. Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Puts up a deep 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Williams. No made baskets yet. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dort from downtown. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Randall against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Oh, Chet Holmgren, unreal.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for SGA. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid comes in for Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. They double Randall. It's McDaniels on the wing. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Caruso outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Dort for 3. And the three-pointer goes. So Dort's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside Reid. Clock at 4. The offensive rebound. DiVincenzo played it in with a nice touch off the window. DiVincenzo's got 5 now. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. teams locked in a very close contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Baron J in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Edwards. Right side, DiVincenzo. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Williams. Back to Wiggins. Down low. It's picked off. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Reid for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Such a confident shooter. Reid was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Oklahoma City shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Williams. Caruso outside. He launches. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up. Edwards gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Here's SGA. Wallace outside. Here's the pass to Williams. Can't hit it. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Reid in the post. Watched by Wallace. DiVincenzo fires. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now Edwards. Here's Baron J. Outside Edwards to take the lead. Wiggins with a rebound. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. The 3 ball is down.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Book it! It goes!
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Edwards against Dort. Randall outside. Now Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's the pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren, outside Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Here's SGA. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Randall for 3. Oh, no good. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 3. Outside Dort from deep three-point land. Oh, the long ball, no good. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Conley. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.